Hey, let's do a video today about solutions of equations. What? Solutions, we know, means answers. And we know that equations are a math sentence, right? So today we're going to figure out whether a number is a solution or an answer of an equation or if it's not the solution or not the answer. Another review. Again, these are equations. So how do I know they're an equation? Because they have an equal sign and they have math, numbers, and variables and operations on the sides. That is an equation. So the solution is just to see if it is true. In this instance, x is 2 because that is what makes the solution true. 2 plus 3 is 5. So that is what we're doing today. For example, is this w equals 14 a solution to this equation? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to substitute the w in for 14 and see if it actually does end up being equal to 14. So here we have 14 plus 5, and I did a cool little equal sign with a question mark because I haven't actually done the work yet, but we're going to see if it is equal to 29. So 14 plus 15 is, it's 19, isn't it? So it is not equal to 29. So it is what we call not a solution. When we were back here and we said that w equals 14, that's actually not the solution. That's not the correct answer. Okay, now if we say w equals 24, let's plug that in for w. Let's try it out. 24 plus 5 actually is equal to 29. So that is a solution. And w does equal 24. So we would say w equals 24 is the solution to this equation. So today we're basically writing solution, not a solution, for whatever they tell us the variable stands for. Okay? All right, here's one where you get to try with me. Is the given value of a solution, is the given value, which is this, they gave us this value, a solution to the equation? Well, this says x equals, so let's plug this in for x. So we end up with 36 minus 7/10. Does that equal 4.3? That's kind of what that symbol means. So let's do 36 minus 0.7. Regroup a little bit, and we end up with 2.3, not 4.3. So what would we say? We would say not a solution. Did I do it right? Oh, no, that should be 9. 2.9. Either way, it is not 4.3. So then we would say that is not a solution. X equals 3.9 is not the solution. All right, try this one on your own. Is the given value, a equals 34, a solution to the equation? It's basically saying, hey, is this the answer? So let's plug it in. When you plug it in, 3/4 plugs into the a right here, and we have 1/3 times, right? Variables and coefficients are times together, times 3/4, and we're going to see if that equals 1/4. Oh, we are going to simplify that right there, aren't we? Divide them both by 3. We end up with 1 times 1, which is 1. 1 times 4, which is 4, which is the correct, is what the equation says the other value is. So 3/4 is a solution to the equation. Let me slide through all of this. 1/4 equals 1/4. So we have what we would write is solution. Boom. Okay? All right, here are 4 practice problems for you to do on your own. And the instructions, I don't have them here, but the instructions are the same that we did before. Take the value and see if it is a solution to the equation. So go for it. I'm going to practice it here, and then I'm going to unpause myself. All right, here's what I got. Match up with what I got. All 4 solutions except for this one. And then on this one, did you guys remember how to subtract unlike denominators with fractions? Hey, Maya. Did you remember to get the 3/5 down to 6/10 so you could subtract them across? Good job if you did. Okay, Let's do a little science. Oh, did I get that right? What did I do wrong? This is that one's a solution. Hold up. I know exactly what I did. Okay. I needed to do 1/4 times 28. Because the 28 goes there, not the 14. Ah, good catch. That's why I include the answers. So actually it is a solution. How many of you are smarter than me? Don't tell me all of you will be coming to me. It's fine. Okay, I feel better about that. All right, let's do a little science. The length of a day on Saturn is 14 hours less than a day on Mars. We have 24.7, which is the length of a day on Saturn. Oh, that's Mars, I mean. Okay. And then it ends up being 14 hours less. Okay, so here's our equation. Now, is the day on S stands for Saturn. So we have 24.7 minus S equals 14. Determine whether S equals 9.3 or S equals 10.7. So we got to decide, is S equals 9.3 the solution? Or is S equals 10.7 the solution? Which one do we want to go with? I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to put 24.7, subtract 10.7, and I get 14.0. So 10.7 is the solution. And what does that solution mean? Okay, the length of a day on Saturn is 14 hours less than a day on Mars. So Saturn's days are 10.7 hours per day. Wow, we have 24 hours a day, and they only have 10.7 hours in a day. That's what the solution means. Okay, let's do this one. A storm on one of the planets listed, Earth, Mars, or Jupiter, lasted for 60 hours. That's like almost 3 days. 24, no, that's like a day and a half. Okay, that's almost 3 days. Whatever. The equation 2.5h equals 60 can be used to find the length in hours h of a day on the planet. Is the planet Earth, Mars, or Jupiter? Okay, so we have 2.5h equals 60. One of these is the solution. So either 24 equals h, 24.7 equals h, or 9.9 equals h. Did it happen on Earth? Let's see if it happened on Earth. So I'm going to say is 22.5 times 24, 8, 9, 10. Add a 0 times everything by 10, or 5. Ah, got it. Oh, that was a good guess. It's Earth. There's a storm on Earth that lasted 60 hours, which is 2.5 of our days. Cool. All right, my friends, you're smart enough now to be the teacher. Jason said that the solution for 2m equals 4, the solution is m equals 8. Is that correct? Well, let's try it. 2 times 8. Does that equal 4? No, that equals 16. So m equals 8 is not the solution. The correct solution is m equals 2. How do I know that's the correct solution? Because when I plug it in, I end up with 4. 4 equals 4, so m has to equal 2. I'm not sure how Jason made that error, but it is not a correct error. It is not a correct solution, so Jason made an error. Error. And we are done. What you can do now is you can determine whether a value of a number is a solution to an equation. So is it correct or is it not? Peace out.